Welcome back to Bet with the Boys.
What is up, guys?
Welcome back, fellow gamblers.
We got the full gang here. He had to miss a day. He was actually at the Warriors game, rooting on the under, doing everything he could to be a distraction. Today is May the 4th. We got 3 more bets in the NBA. We got 1 MLB. And just do a quick recap of yesterday. 2-2. It ended our 3-day win streak, but it's really not a loss. It was just a wash, really. So
Yeah.
we'll take it and look to start another little streak.
Yeah, may the 4th be with you and us and all of the teams we are gambling on today. We're going to try to win some games.
Yeah, so what was the Golden State Memphis game like? I know the atmosphere had to be pretty crazy there.
Oh, it was electric. I thought about running on the floor, but I saw what happened last week when that girl got deboed, so I decided to go against it. And I just got up in the stands and tried to distract Steph, Clay, and all those guys from scoring. So
I still believe that you got Jordan Poole to go over the 19.5 points. That was one of our bets. We had the under in that game too. We had under 227.5. That hit quite easily. The games we lost the Bucks +5. Celtics came out and just hit threes like crazy. I think it was the most threes in a playoff game, they said, since Golden State and OKC a few years ago, if you guys remember that game. And then the other one we lost was Golden State -2. So 2-2.
Yep.
Yeah, that Golden State game was pretty close all the way up until the end, and I thought we was going to hit it, but they couldn't pull it off in the end.
they couldn't stop Ja at the very end. He was just scoring at will.
And he put up 47 points tonight. That is ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw Dylan Brooks get ejected, and I was like, that's a good thing for us, but turns out Ja just took over. But make sure you guys are always betting responsibly. Always bet with the boys. If you have a gambling problem, take care of that. But you never have a gambling problem unless you're losing, and we're always winning. So make sure you're betting with us.
Yes. The hotline is 1-800-BET-WITH-THE-BOYS if you want to get over your gambling problem.
So it's a little bit after 3 o'clock right now. Not 3:30ish, something like that. So if we're a little loopy, we're just tired, we're getting off work late, we're going to put this video out for y'all.
That's right. So
we're going to dive right into that fiery, bottomless pit of picks. We're going to go Chris Paul, number 1 Chris Paul over 16.5 points. That is -125 odds of 10 p.m. game.
It's a late one.
And he has only gone under the 16.5 points once in this whole playoffs, and he scored 4 in that game. But his average in the playoffs right now is 21.85.
even with that 4-point game. So he has been putting up tons of points. So that's an easy win. Next up, we're going 76ers +5 versus the Heat at halftime. So that's -110 odds, 7:30 game. Last game, they were up, I think, a point, 52-51.
51-50.
Or 51-50 at halftime. So they kind of have like the wounded tiger thing going on. When their best players hurt, all the other players step up. Now, eventually, the Heat are just too much for them, but they are going to come out swinging in the first half just like they did the last game. So, yeah, the players, the role players are now, main contributors with Tobias Harris and Maxey taking over, because I don't think Harden's got it. And that's alluding to the next pick, which is when we have James Harden under 23.5 points.
I just want to touch on the 76ers +5 at halftime. I think they're going to stay in it, stay competitive for Embiid's return next game, so they're going to have to play well in the first half. Like you said, the last game is 51-50. That's also code for a crazy person, if y'all know the dispatch code for that. Also, that leads into the next bet. James Harden, I think he's a 51-50 crazy, and he's going under 23.5 points. That's where it's taken for him.
Yeah, someone committed a 187 on James Harden's scoring ability. That's a murder. They murdered his scoring ability. 20. He's not gone over 20 in like his last 23.5 points in his last 13 games.
He's on a 13 game drought to that line. The reason they put the points up that high, though, is because Embiid's out and they think somebody else is going to carry the load. We still think Harden's going to be the facilitator here. Tobias Harris was able to step in nicely last game, and Maxey as well. So.
Yeah, Harden's lost a step. He can't get to the hole as easily. He doesn't get the same calls anymore. And the step back has been really inconsistent lately. And when he was in that offense with D'Antoni, what's his name? D'Antoni? Anyway, in Houston, he was the main focal point of that offense. He's not that in Philadelphia. He's more of a facilitator. Stumbling through this sentence. But anyway.
Really are.
Yeah, having a tough time. But we're going under 23.5 for James Harden to wrap up that horribly.
Little fun fact about James Harden. He cannot score unless he's jumping into the defender and getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, and he's not getting those calls anymore, especially in the playoffs.
Last game we took him under the 25.5 points. I think he finished with 16, which is well under what we're taking again. So, yep. And big shout out to the defense of Miami. They've been all over him. So, last up, we got an MLB pick for y'all.
Yeah, so... Yeah, this is the Diamondbacks and the Marlins. Under 4 runs in the first 5 innings. So, I like this game a lot. I dug this one out. Madison Bumgarner has been on an absolute tear this season as a pitcher. He's always one of the greatest. He basically single-handedly won a World Series for the Giants when he pitched 3 times in 5 games. But, anyway, this season, he's only given up 6 total runs, 15 total hits. He has a 1.17 ERA. So for the first 5 innings, which is basically what he's going to pitch, I don't see the Marlins scoring a whole lot. And as far as the Diamondbacks scoring, they are the ranked 30th in the MLB. And how many teams are in the MLB?
30.
That's exactly right. They are the worst team in hitting. They are batting a putrid 185. So they are terrible. They are facing Hernandez at
Swing, batter, swing!
Yeah. So they are a terrible batting team, and they also have a great pitcher who's only given up 1 run every 9 innings, basically. So I think this is going to go under 4 runs, first 5 innings. That is a 12:40 p.m. game, early game, and it's minus 120 odds. So go ahead and get to that one locked in.
So just do a quick recap of today. We got Chris Paul going over 16.5 points. He plays for the Phoenix Suns. Second pick, we got the 76ers plus 5 versus Miami Heat. That's a first half bet. Third bet, we got James Harden for the 76ers going under 23.5 points. And then the fourth, we got Diamondbacks, Marlins under 4 in the first 5 innings. So that's 4 more bets for y'all today. A lot of value here. We're going to try to, we went 2-2 yesterday, and we're going to try to get back on that win streak, guys.
And we really appreciate you guys joining us on this journey, building this channel. We're trying to get better and better, have better and better quality. I appreciate all this people who subscribe and like. And if you haven't yet, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. And let's build this channel. Let's make it bigger and bigger.
Yeah, it was cool to see everybody that jumped in the comments yesterday. Let us know how long you've been with us. Also, before I forget, I would like to shout out our Instagram page. We're trying to build that, so if you guys could hop over there and give that a follow, that'd be awesome. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. We're doing all of these picks for free every single day. We haven't missed a day since January when we started, so
let's make this the #1 sports betting channel on YouTube. That is our goal. That is our dream. And every one of you guys that watches, likes, and subscribes, you guys are making that happen. And let's win some money. I mean, let's do it.
Appreciate y'all. I want to say always bet responsibly and always bet with the boys.
Absolutely.
Yep. We'll see you on the next one.
Adios.